This is Sydney's northern beaches. It's a playground for sun lovers, where every day is a celebration. That keeps the cops busy.
Go away! Get out of my face, mate!
In your face!
So when things get too hot...
Get out! Get out! Get out! Put your hands against the wall!
I'm not going to tell you again.
At this point in time, you're under arrest.
No, just mate.
Just stop there. Stop there.
He's going to run.
These cops keep it cool.
Where's your ID, mate? We're trying to take you home, bro.
Take you home.
Can we get a supervisor to our location with a drug bag and scales, please?
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Well, you guys finished acting like idiots?
Welcome to their world.
All right, guys, let's get going.
This is Beach Cops. It's a perfect afternoon in Manly. And Ian and Matt are patrolling the beachfront on push bikes when they get a call about an unusual theft.
So we're down here at Manly Wharf. We've just had a bloke go into Aldi's supermarket here and he's picked up 2 trays with about $300 worth of Scotch fillet and just walked straight back out the exit. We're about to go into Aldi and speak with the managers there, get a better description. That way we can put it out on the radio, hopefully car crew or us, because we're on bikes, we should be able to find this bloke. He's picked the best meat, so he's obviously going to have a nice cook-up somewhere. And a lot of barbecues around here. So how about we go have a look down West Esplanade.
It really is a great day for a barbecue. But unfortunately, it's just snags and burgers going on here. No Scotch fillet in sight. But maybe CCTV cameras will help catch the guy.
So I've gone and obtained some footage here of Aldi supermarket where the stealing occurred. The suspect here on the left, I know to be Dominic. He looks to be just piling some of the Scotch fillet and mince up into the trays, and he's about to pick it off and walk back up the screen. There he goes. And you're going to see him walk past, doesn't make any attempt to pay for it, and leaves the store. Normally we get beach stealings and that, but today we've got a meat thief.
Now the meat thief has a name, the next shift will go looking for him.
So we've come across Dominic quite a few times. He's actually known to hang outside the police station and at Manly Court, unknown reasons, but we're well aware of who he is.
You haven't seen him around?
No, not.
We're aware that he hangs around the Corso quite a bit, so we're just going to have a look around the Corso to see if we can find out if he's hanging around his local haunts around Manly.
No.
Take it easy. So, fingers crossed we'll find him.
Beachfront, maybe?
Beachfront sounds good. Oh yeah, it is him, it is him. Yep.
In the check shirt.
Yeah. Looking around the Corso, we managed to come across Dominic just sitting in the middle of the Corso outside Hungry Jack's. Hey Dominic, how you going?
Hey.
What's been happening? You got any ID on you, mate?
What's your name?
The reason we're
You got
speaking
any
with
ID?
you is because
Can
you're
I
a
have
suspect in
your
a
ID?
stealing from yesterday at Aldi at around 2 p.m. You do admit to stealing it yesterday? Initially he was a bit apprehensive, but he ended up saying that he wanted it because he was hungry. So, right, we're going to be searching you as well because you're a suspect of a stealing. $300 worth of meat products. It might go off by the time he gets around to eating all of it, but I don't know if he sold it, but we're going to issue him most likely a future court attendance notice to attend Manly Court for stealing, so he'll have his day in court.
I need a coffee because, like, seriously, if I'm yawning at 8:30...
Well, that's a big rock, mate. Oh. Wasn't sure what it was.
61 Facebook notifications. Someone's been stalking me.
It's late on Saturday night. And Sam and Nicole are heading to a noise complaint in a suburban street.
Loud music, it's a regular occurrence, and the residents are sick of it.
I bet they would be.
I'd say it's up there, where all the people are coming out of that party.
The first thing they notice is a guy in a car outside the party.
I'd say with my breath as his driver. Yeah, mate, how you going?
Pretty good.
Constable Thompson from Northern Beaches Police. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
All good. Can I see your driver's licence, please? Thought maybe that the driver had just come out from the party, so we pulled him over, asked him for his driver's licence, wasn't able to produce it. Why not? You're driving a car. You have to have your driver's licence.
I just went to the gym. I thought I had it on me.
OK. You're going to get your count out loud 1 to 10 for me? All right. Can I grab your details off you?
While Sam checks out the driver, Nicole has to deal with the rowdy partygoers.
Oi, get back over on the road. We're trying to do something at the moment. How old are you two?
13, he's 18.
Are you kids?
No, I just want to know if you're from
Act
Beachgoers.
like an adult. Stop yelling out stupid stuff.
Okay.
Act like an adult like you are.
Okay. Can I make an interview?
No,
I
you
really
cannot.
want to be on TV.
You cannot. Nobody wants you to be on TV. Your mum does not want to see you on TV like this.
Yeah, she got me
What licence do you have?
Greece.
Why don't you have P-plates on?
This is a recent buy within the month.
So you've had a month to go to the servo and buy a clip to put your P-plates on, but you just haven't.
When we did find out who he was, turned out that he's a P-plater. He's not displaying his P-plates. Told us he's had the car for over a month and that he simply just hasn't put the P-plates on the car.
Is that like a reasonable excuse or
What?
for not having your P-plates on?
What do you mean?
Are you being arrogant or are you just playing dumb?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
There's numerous different ways to fix P-plates to your car. It's just sheer laziness.
Right, Jesse, mate, what's going to happen tonight? He's going to receive 2 infringements, one for not displaying your P-plates and one for not carrying your driver's licence, all right? They're pretty simple things to do.
He's doing the right thing. He's not drinking anything, but he's supposed to have his P-plates on the car. So unfortunately, he's going to get his ticket tonight. Maybe he'll think twice about complying with the conditions of his licence as a P-plater.
And maybe next time he'll think twice before giving a lift to the girls.
We're here for a noise complaint for your party. If you can just turn the music down as well, that'll help us out as well. All right, great. Hopefully we won't come back. I think we're causing more problems by being here. You guys causing the problems, creating the crowds. It's time to go.
He was not impressed. Came to pick his mates up from the party.
Look at that little girlfriend and boyfriend together. Young love.
Do you need a taxi or?
I'm going to go to the movies this week. Got to go to the pictures.
No, where are the pictures? Who are they?
Yeah. Little lads. Little Adelaides.
They're concerned the male driver could be intoxicated or drug affected as he's out of his vehicle and abusing people.
Beaches Talk, can I just get the exact location again?
News has come over the radio about a possible drunk driver, so Mari's heading straight to the scene.
I've just been called to a gentleman that's crashed his car. Apparently he's becoming aggressive at the scene. The members of the public are concerned that he's intoxicated. So we've arrived, we've found one car behind us here damaged on the side of the road, and we found the car under the fence significantly damaged to the front of it, and the gentleman still at the scene. All right, that's okay. Off the road. So at this stage, we believe he was travelling up the road behind us. He's lost control of the vehicle, clipped the parked car behind us, and lost control of the vehicle and crashed into the fence. How much of your alcohol have you had to drink? What was the alcohol?
Blended.
I can smell alcohol in his breath, so it'll be interesting to see what the alcometer actually shows.
What I'm going to do, you're going to get you to blow through here, so just put your lips around it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. No, stop, stop. Just place your lips around it, okay? No, just... Mate,
Just stop there, stop there. Look at me,
there.
look at me, look at me. Place your lips around it with a seal. Deep breath. Okay? Don't stop, start. One long, continuous breath until he tells you to stop, okay? Practice. Into the straw, okay? Deep breath.
All right. Put your lips around there.
Look at you.
Yep, look at him.
Look, yeah. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep blowing, keep blowing. Mate, you're gonna have to take a deep breath and blow properly, okay? If you don't do it properly, it's not gonna work, all right? Blow. Keep blowing out. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, mate. It's come up over the limit. So at this stage, you're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis. I'm going to take you to a police station and do it on a more accurate machine. All right, so just stand aside for us.
We eventually got there in the end, and he's blown a reading of 0.154. Jump in the back of there for me. So as a result of the positive reading, he's been arrested and he's been taken back to DY Police Station for a breath analysis. He'll be charged with a drink driving offence. In addition to that, he'll also be charged with a negligent driving. Yep, thanks guys. So obviously the incident's quite concerning. We're in the middle of a public street, in the middle of, a fairly family-orientated suburb. There's plenty of children out tonight that have all witnessed this. He's very lucky he hasn't hit someone else or seriously injured himself.
Ryan has been called to a quiet dead-end street where a woman has pranked her car, then run away.
So we recently got called to a job where this vehicle had crashed into a boat.
She hit the boat so hard, it's ended up on the other side of the road. But she kept driving up the next street.
So we've followed it around, followed a big oil trail all the way around and found the vehicle here. Obviously with a fair bit of damage. The driver's managed to drive over the airbags and witnesses have seen a female and a male hop out of it and disappear up the road there. There appears to be a whole lot of stolen goods and items, some of which we've already packed up. You can see in the back here, there's numerous amounts of clothing that all appears to be brand new. Garden ornaments. We've got a whole heap of condiments, so we've got Vegemite, peanut butter, jam, coffee, all in little size servings like it was from a hotel. Brand new towels from Novotel, plenty of food. We've got a surfboard, we've got a whippersnipper, we've got a whole heap of extension cords. Even got a machine from Target or something that is used to check barcodes and change prices.
And last but not least, there's drugs in the car.
In the vehicle we found 2 lots of cannabis. We also found a small amount, residual amount of ice in a little baggie, and also a syringe ready to go with ice in it.
Lucky for the beach cops, these guys aren't the smartest bunch. They're making this investigation easy as.
So in the front there's actually a bail report where someone's reported on bail this morning with the person's name that was most likely the driver. People saw a female driver, and this is a female. We're fortunate enough that we had multiple witnesses come forward that described that they saw a male and a female both in the car and where they left. The female POI actually reported to DY Station this morning in the same clothes that she's been described as wearing, so we've got footage of that at DY Station. This female's quite well known. She's currently on bail for a number of offences, including driving without a licence, as well as numerous drug offences. We'll be taking all the stuff back, booking up, and then attempting to make an arrest later when she's at home for her curfew.
Oh, Indian. I could go Indian.
Look, I eat chocolate every day. Every day.
I was about to say I'm going to smash 2 pizzas. I'm so hungry.
Every time a donut is destroyed, one policeman cries.
Is that why I'm always crying? So I'm going to have to get a slushie later because someone else got a slushie without me today. Oh.
If you had to wear like cop gear.
I was about to say I'm hungry. What did I say?
Again, Ethan!
Because you're intoxicated, I think it's time to move on.
I think it's time to go home.
It's time to move on. Go. Go home. On the ground. Yeah. Here you go. I'll help you down. That's fine.
Out the front.
Here you go, mate. All right. Have you got ID? Yeah. Which pocket?
So we were standing outside the Stain Hotel. A couple of the security guards came running out to me saying that they've got a few intoxicated males that were refusing to leave.
Where's your ID, mate?
It's in my wallet. You've already asked me 3 times for it.
Yeah, it's not in your wallet.
Give it to you.
It's an offence to refuse to leave a licensed premises when asked to by either security or police or the licensee. It's about a $500 fine. It's a criminal infringement notice as well.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
It's in my pocket.
Don't. We were just trying to get his details, and his dad came running over, who was one of the blokes who refused to leave at the start. We don't come to work to get assaulted, we don't come to work to get injured, and especially when you've got drunk, big, muscle-bound blokes who can punch on and hurt us, it's always safety numbers for the cops.
You just need to calm down, all right?
You look at my idea.
Take a breather. I'm looking at it.
Your son's all right. Your son's all right.
I spat on him. I spat on him. Massive.
How you going, man? You all right?
If the cops turn up and tell you to leave the pub, leave the pub. It's very easily avoided just by him saying, OK, yep, I agree, I've had too much to drink. The cops are telling me to leave, the licensee's telling me to leave. Maybe it's time for me to go home. He could have just left the pub and all this would have been avoided. He would have been $500 richer and wouldn't have a criminal record. All right, see you back at the station.
Yes. All good.
It's a scorcher in Sydney, and while most people have hit the beach, Bryce and Anna have been called to help remove a possum who's hiding from the heat.
Oh, might be in the engine compartment. That'll be cool.
The girls were hosing out a bin when he jumped out and ran straight under the car and into the engine.
Is it alive?
Yeah.
It is?
So we've been called here today for an animal complaint because there's a possum that is trapped in someone's car. We've just arrived at the location and we've seen that the possum is actually in the engine, right up, sort of nestled in the engine bay there, so it's going to be quite tricky. What if we tried a baton?
Poke it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's alive.
Is it moving?
Yeah.
That might be the home up there. That might be where it lives.
I'm not too familiar with possums, but I know they can have some pretty nasty claws, so I don't want to stick my hand in there.
Yeah, this is a really odd job. This is not something we get called to every day. It's quite peculiar in its nature. But, you know, we go to these jobs and we just see what we can do and try and help in any way we can before we call in other specialists to come and give us a hand.
If we can't get it out, I'm going to have to call wires.
What if we try spraying some water on it?
That sounds excellent.
That side?
Yeah.
Let's spray there. What if we try honking the horn? Is that a go?
Yeah.
Any luck?
No.
You're fast asleep.
Time to send in the big guns. Sergeant Kev's here to give it a go.
Bryce just told me you've grabbed a snake before.
Have we got an apple? We need to get an apple.
I don't have an apple.
Let's go and knock on the door and get an apple.
Okay. Just scatter it under here?
Yeah. It's a bit of an odd job. It's not exactly unique. Members of the public will call us for assistance because they won't know who the appropriate agency is to call. I've previously placed cows back into a field. We've gone and chased some goats recently. So we do get called for these sort of things, but sometimes we're just not the appropriate agency to help. She might have a trick.
And just as Marianne from Sydney Wildlife arrives, Kev manages to get a hold.
Hey.
Heads up this end. Sarge has a grab.
Is it brushy?
Yeah, it's definitely got a bushy
Oh,
tail.
yeah, it's brushy. No.
This is the furthest we've got so far.
You're going to grab me by the head?
Didn't be.
Oh my God, everyone. He's got nowhere to go.
No.
If you do it really gently. Hold on. Ready?
No.
Come on, buddy.
Well done,
good
boys.
work.
Well done.
Yeah, very good.
Well done, guys.
That was impressive.
Awesome. Oh, well, they can have
Great.
the car back now.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Can I close that?
You go play Possum now?
Yeah.
How's my little thing's going? What is
Good
all
job.
this drama about? How you going? It's all right, buddy. Cars are not safe, mate. Pour it in. But
Pour
you're
it in.
meant to- Come on. No, it's fixed, yeah. Awesome.
Feels empty?
Fantastic.
That's right.
Oh, that's better.
See you later. Bye.
This is Sydney's northern beaches. It's a playground for sun lovers, where every day is a celebration. That keeps the cops busy.
Go away. Get out of my face, mate.
In your face!
So when things get too hot,
Get out! Get out! Put your hands against the
I'm not
wall.
going to tell you again.
At this point in time, you're under arrest.
No, just mate.
Just stop there. Stop there.
He's going to run.
these cops keep it cool.
Where's your ID, mate? We're trying to take you home, bro.
Take you home.
Can we get a supervisor to our location with a drug bag and scales, please?
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Well, you guys finished acting like idiots?
Welcome to their world.
All right, guys, let's get going.
This is Beach Cops. It's late in the afternoon on a school day, and Nicole and Justin are heading to a car accident in a sports ground car park where hundreds of kids are playing.
There's been an accident. There's a male still in his vehicle. All right. What's happened? An off-duty police officer has stopped him from leaving the scene.
The crash may have been minor, just a few scratches, but the state of the driver is another story.
The male driver of the car, it appears to me that he is quite intoxicated. Christian, my name's Senior Constable Nicole Townsend from DY Police. What's going to happen is we're just going to get another car crew up here with an alcometer. I'm going to give you a breath test, okay? I was spoken to the owner of the other car that's been hit. She was parked and watching her kids play soccer, and she's just heard the bang and was told that it was her car that was hit.
Was he initially parked, do you know? Or?
No, he wasn't parked, no.
He's tried to just continue driving through the accident to try and get out of the situation.
The smell of alcohol was horrendous. And
I can smell it.
I just said, are you okay?
He's quite intoxicated, so it looks like basic motor functions weren't working and he couldn't drive the car, so he's found himself in some deep water.
You had anything to drink today? Heaps. How'd you get the injury to your eye?
That was days ago.
Days ago. What's happened today?
Today
He's got glazed, bloodshot eyes. He's very sluggish in his movements. This is what you've been drinking today?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an open bottle of wine in his driver's seat side door. What's in that one?
wee.
Your wee?
Yeah.
You pissed in the bottle?
Yeah.
And a bottle of urine, which is said that he's done today. Have you had any more than that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are Are you sure you haven't had more than that?
No.
Because you seem quite intoxicated.
Yeah.
Whatever the amount, it's pretty clear he's in no state to be driving. And a breath test will tell Nicole just how serious it is.
All right. So my name's Senior Constable Nicole Townsend from DY Police.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to give you a breath test, all right? Because I think that you're affected by alcohol. Wrap your lips around the tube and blow until I tell you to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, stop. All right. At this point in time, you're under arrest, okay, for the purpose of a breath analysis. All right, so you're going to be taken back to French's Forest Police Station, okay, and we'll put you on the baz there. Clearly, he's well intoxicated. He would have known that he was drinking and unsafe to drive. The fact that he's come in here with so many kids, it blows my mind that people are still doing this and thinking that they're fine to drive, right?
I've been in the police force only a short time now, but in that short time, this is definitely one of the worst cases that I've seen of drink driving. Yeah, lucky no one got injured and he, only hit a car. But yeah, I think he's going to be in some serious trouble. What did he blow? 2.9?
298. Nearly 6 times the legal limit. I don't get overly surprised, but I still just shake my head when. Yeah. Why is it constantly we're always getting drink drivers? In the last 2 weeks, I've had 7 drink drivers.
People don't get it.
Starting to get hungry again, eh?
Oh, have equal items.
Stop being so vain. Don't you have the same picture? Just save the same one.
Man, I need to pee again.
Oh my God!
Holly and Leanne are patrolling in an unmarked police car on a Saturday night.
Looks like it's going to be a busy one.
And it's not long before someone catches their eye.
Oh. What's he doing? Why is he driving like an idiot? We just might have to go and stop him. Northern Beaches 400 for a transport.
Hello, just Northern Beaches Police.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, what was the reason for that?
I was going to get blocked off by the car behind you as well. So I checked both my blind spots, my mirrors, and
Okay.
understandably.
Yeah.
Leanne checks up on the driver's history.
Apparently his traffic record's short.
And discovers something that's going to make this situation a whole lot worse.
PT, suspended.
So as I said, I'm Senior Constable Carter from Northern Beaches Police, and we've just done some checks on you and saying that your licence has been suspended. What can you say about that?
Must have been for my fines. I just have to call my partner and get that reinstated.
So you're on with
A payment plan.
payment plan?
Yeah.
So it says in June last year it's been suspended.
June last year.
Yeah.
At the moment, you are suspended and you're driving around suspended.
Yep, okay.
Okay, so you know what happens from here?
What?
It's not just a ticket, it's a charge, so you're going to have to go before the court, explain why you're driving around with a suspended licence. At the end of the day, it's your manner of driving that brought you under notice.
Yep.
If it hadn't have been for his manner of driving and his lane changing and furiously turning around the corner, we would never have stopped him.
These are the offences that we're going to charge you with, so suspended licence, all right? So there was obviously other offences, so we're just going to give you a warning.
He came around here to pick up his friend and they were going to have a great night out.
Okay, so that's going to be a warning, but it'll still go on your record.
It's my own fault. I haven't been to court for 6 years. I've been a good boy.
But because he's come under the notice of police tonight,
That's right.
no problem. They get to have the night in instead.
The car was already running.
I was just testing to see if it goes on and off. Yep,
It still does. Bomb-tish.
I wish they do hash browns at this hour.
They do.
Are you kidding me?
It's all day breakfast.
Serious?
Yeah, they should.
Dan and Leanne are on a regular nightly patrol when an urgent call comes through.
Beaches 3-5, we'll be there in less than 5.
Is it a bad breaking in there?
No.
Copy that, thanks.
There's been reports of a man with a baseball bat smashing a car.
Okay, so we've got a male. He's damaging a vehicle. He's wearing a black and white checkered flannel, and the informant said he's gone into a garage.
We might be able to back up these.
I see he runs.
Yeah. Here. Just parking.
Game on.
Thanks.
These guys are walking into a dangerous situation with a volatile person who may be armed.
Put down
Mate,
what is in your hand now.
Put the metal pole down now. Put it down. Put it down.
Down.
Put it down. Mate, we're the police. Put it down now. On the ground. Mate, on the ground,
Put
you'll be sprayed.
it down.
On the ground, you'll be sprayed.
Step away.
Step away, mate. Put your hands on that wall now. Hands on that wall now. Put your hands up against the wall. Both hands, mate. Don't resist, or you'll be sprayed. Do you understand me? Put both your hands up against the wall now.
Please?
No, put your hands up against the wall now. Mate, do it. Put your hands up against the wall. Buddy, put your hands up against the wall.
Put your hands against the
I'm
wall.
not going to tell you again.
Any sudden movements will be deemed a threat. Is that clear?
Mate, put your hands on your head. Hands on your head. No, turn around. No, not to me. Stay there. Mate, what are you doing, all right?
It's okay, I'm not gonna just go. One down. No, I was just trying to get my blower out.
Mate, just calm down. Let's figure out what's going on, all right? In your pockets. So what are you doing walking around with bolt cutters and a baseball bat?
I'm trying to get into the garage because it's got my blower.
And you get into all garages with a baseball bat as well? What are you doing holding that?
It's not the garage with my He's got my gear in there that I need for work.
So the gentleman we've got down here, he used to live at this address. And due to what we've just been told by the victim and the witnesses, they've seen him smashing up the property, so we're about to place him under arrest and he'll be conveyed back to Manly Police Station and charged. I'm just going to give you a quick search, mate. Nothing sharp or anything that's going to spike me or hurt me?
No syringes, mate.
No, perfect. You got knuckle dusters?
No, it's McKieran.
So when we're speaking to him, he's admitted to us that he's come up here. He's saying that some of his property's possibly left in this unit, but he's not certain. So he's tried to use the baseball bat and the bolt cutters, and he's tried to get open into it, and he's smashed the key entry on that to try and force his way in. Mate, you're under arrest for malicious damage. Anything you say I'll do, I will record, and we can use this recording in court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
After investigating, we found out it was a domestic. Both males resided together as flatmates temporarily for about 4 months. It's a dispute over money. They used to work together, they had a fallout, and the person of interest believes that he has tools that are still kept on premises here in the garage.
Just jump in and pull it out, mate. Jump in and pull it out. From what we've been told, he's smashed the front garage there. He's also gone out onto the street, smashed the front windscreen of his car, and with the bolt cutters, he's cut the brake leads on his motorbike out the front. So he's going to be coming back to Manly. We'll be taking out an AVO to prevent this from happening again, and he'll have to face Manly local court in a couple of weeks. So we'll go back and do the details, and someone will either drop one under your door tomorrow, or there'll be one in your letterbox and you wake up.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Thoroughness? That's all right.
That's a job well done. And now Leanne can get back to her all-day brekkie.
Oh, hash brown me up. I'm so excited. Breakfast at this hour.
Let's take it from the top.
I wonder if anyone from Manly Station wants something from Macca's.
Righto.
Oh, cool. Get him. He's gonna run.
All right. My name's Constable Bryce Sutcliffe. I'm from DY Police Station. At this point, you're under arrest for offensive conduct. Okay, you're not free to leave. You want to take a seat back there? Immediately, as soon as we pulled into the driveway, what we saw in front of us was a lovely young gentleman dropping his pants to his ankles and and thrusting back and forth in all his glory.
What's your address, mate?
I'm not saying anything.
You're not saying anything? No worries. As this constable said, mate, you're under arrest for willful and obscene exposure. You can come back to Manly. Come over here.
Unfortunately for him, he was doing that right in front of 2 police officers. Yeah, it's quite simple. You cooperate with us.
Mate,
we deal with you right now.
I understand that, but
if you don't cooperate with us, we can't confirm your ID, things like that. We need to take you back to Manly Police Station.
This sort of behaviour is entirely inappropriate at a family restaurant, even though it is sort of midnight. Plenty of passerbys could have seen that. Either we deal with it here, I get your address, and I'm happy with your identity, and you go home with these blokes, or we take you back to Manly Station, I get your ID and details if you're there, and you stay there, and then you get bail not to be intoxicated for the next month until court, then you go to court. So they'd been out, they're quite intoxicated, all of them, having a great time, but obviously quite embarrassed at the poor timing of the incident.
It's better. It's better than going to the cop shop. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to end up the same either way, but one way you go home with these guys and can enjoy the rest of your night. All right, what's your address, mate?
I think he just thought it was a good idea at the time, and I don't think it was directed at anyone, but...
Certainly a cold night.
Those girls saw it too.
Sorry?
Those girls saw it.
Oh, did they?
We were sitting in the car, and this guy
out of
just
nowhere,
goes to, like, whip his pants down and
just
starts
flapping his penis
thrusting.
around.
Yeah, and it was everywhere. It was
gross.
Really gross.
We were just trying to enjoy our dinner, you know.
And
Hey, mate, come on, put me over here.
Given the brief time that he had his pants down around his ankle and the fact that he cooperated with us, I'm going to be issuing him with a ticket for offensive behaviour.
It would take 1 pixel to wipe that out.
His friends thought it was probably the funniest thing that's happened to them all week, all night, maybe even all year. I don't think they'll ever forget that one.
You guys stop laughing, mate.
You're free to go, man.
Look at him. Come on.
They'll be bringing that up at every birthday party he's got from here until he's 50.
So gold.
Oh yeah, so I forgot to say, did I show you Mum getting run over by Dad on the boogie board?
No.
It went viral.
Oh, really?
On Instagram.
This one?
Yeah. The tagline's, when you see your ex at the bottom of the hill.
Justin and Nicole are en route to Palm Beach.
What sort of ammo is it, do we know?
A guy up there's been cleaning out his garage and found some bullets. So he's asked the beach cops to come and take them away.
In these instances, obviously it's through no fault of his own that he's come into contact with them. So he's just handing them in to get rid of them, and he won't get in trouble for that. It's actually encouraged. Hello.
How you going?
My name's Nicole.
Hello.
This is Justin.
How you going?
Hello. So you've found some ammunition.
Yeah.
Been cleaning.
We have. Spring clean.
Hello.
I think they're from the leftover from a previous tenant.
Okay.
I don't know anything about bullets, but...
Yep. Was this all like this when did you just move in? Or?
Oh, no, we've had the house for years, but
Yep.
we just decided to clean out the garage.
Oh, wow.
And put some things out in the council clean-up.
Okay. We get a fair few of these calls where we come out and pick up ammunition. Usually it's like old bullets and that sort of stuff for maybe small pistols or rifles. So yeah, they've definitely done the right thing by calling us. We don't want people just putting ammunition on the street. You obviously don't have a firearms licence or anything like that.
No.
So you've done the right thing in contacting us and getting rid of them. That's what we want people to do.
You find these things from time to time?
Yeah, we get a fair few of these calls. Usually it's when they've just bought the house and they're cleaning it up.
Right.
But yeah, you've done exactly the right thing.
Good.
So we've seized 10 boxes, each with 20 bullets in them. So we've got, what's that? 200. Yeah, bullets seized. So that's a good win for us. I don't know what the previous tenant had them for up this way. Maybe a zombie apocalypse plan, but yeah, who knows?
Thank you. See you later.
See ya.
All right, they've had more calls in about the
Terriers.
hall.
You're just a whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
New speed hump.
Beach Cops Dad, can you tell me about what just happened?
So, like, we were driving along and there's a new speed hump in town and it's really steep. We're lucky we didn't take our front bumper off.
Yeah, that's true. That could have been really bad. Yeah, it was 15 youth, now it's about 100.
Yeah, that's not good.
Brianna and Michelle are on their way to a local scout hall, where a small party seems to have got out of control.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the scout hall in here.
Let's put this off here.
Yeah, radio, and we've just arrived at the scout hall and quite a few people here. We'll just go see what's happening. Do we need an ambo?
There's one on its way.
We've just arrived at the party and there seems to be a lot of kids here and it seems to be a bit out of control. Whose party is it?
Oh, the parents have no idea. They're up there. We've just walked in.
Okay. We found out it's a 16-year-old's party. They've hired the scout hall. It's totally out of control, alcohol everywhere, and it's just not on. Oh, there's a punch on.
Oi!
We just spoke to the dad, whose son's 16th it is. It's gotten a bit bigger than they planned.
Oh yeah, here's more cars now.
Out! Let's go! Everybody out! Is this the one that needs an ambo that was inside? Being a mum of a teenager myself, I worry about these kids' safety, you know, the amount they're drinking and the behaviour they're displaying and the risks they're taking. It's a worry and it really does concern me.
Go! Get in a cab and go home.
This was a party that started at 7 o'clock and the first call came through at 8. By the time we got here, not long after that, it really was out of control for such a short amount of time. Keep walking. Good girl.
Go.
Is Mum coming to get you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Having moved everyone out of the scout hall area,
So there's a bus they can arrange.
parents and the local bus service are going to get the kids home safely.
So we're going to be quiet on the trip. Yeah. Not going to cause trouble, James.
Oh, you know my name.
You're the boss, okay? James is in charge. I've got an hour and a half to eat an egg, a McFlurry, and a protein shake.
We won't be attending firstly.
We will if Macca's is still open. Yes! We're going to Macca's, boys. McFlurry Town. Can you make up a song about McFlurry Town or put it to a song that we know?
Probably just Funky Town.
Oh. All right, Brianna, no one likes you. Okay.
This is Sydney's northern beaches. It's a playground for sun lovers, where every day is a celebration. That keeps the cops busy.
Go away! Get out of my face, mate!
In your face!
So when things get too hot,
Get out! Get out! Put your hands against the
I'm not
wall.
going to tell you again.
At this point in time, you're under arrest.
No, just mate.
Just stop there. Stop there.
He's going to run.
these cops keep it cool.
Where's your ID, mate? We're trying to take you home, bro.
Take you home. Can we get a supervisor to our location with a drug bag and scales, please?
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Well, you guys finished acting like idiots?
Welcome to their world.
All right, guys, let's get going.
This is Beach Cops. It's a stunning summer afternoon on Sydney's northern beaches. But just a few streets away, things are less than perfect. Sam and Maddie are patrolling a known hotspot when a blue ute comes under notice.
Oh, that's a ute, isn't it?
The car drives off.
Yeah, copy that.
Yeah, it was a blue utility, hey?
Yeah, with a washing machine on the back of it.
So they follow him as Maddie runs some checks.
Nothing on the car. Just looking at his rearview mirrors a lot.
Yeah.
I would drive so well if there was police behind me.
Yeah.
Tommy is waiting for it. Beautiful.
Begging for it. So looks like.
Take your car, thanks, sir. Do your driver's license with you, please.
Why not? Understand you're required to carry your license when you're driving. Is this your car?
The driver has no ID on him
How long ago?
and no paperwork for the car.
Hang on 1 sec, strap on the right.
Look a bit sad.
So you're not carrying your driver's license. I need to just be able to verify who you are, okay? Because you're driving a car.
Can you put this down a little bit? You talk so quiet.
What do you need to talk to her for, man?
That's all right, let's get my name. Okay.
Suddenly, he takes off.
3-6 urgent pursuit.
Speed is 60 on 60.
Speed 60 on 60. Driven off after a random breath test. Probably speed 50 on 60. Traffic's light. It's not speeding, it's braking for roundabouts. Approaching the intersection of Main Street. 3-6 is blinking. Traffic lights are red. You won't be able to get through. We're going to approach the vehicle. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Get out! Get out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
I'm all cool.
Get out! Get out!
Get out!
Get out! Get out! Secure her.
You alright? You alright? Alright, let me just check handbrakes on.
At this point in time, you're under arrest. You don't have to say anything if you do not want to. Do you understand that? Anything you say will be recorded, maybe used in evidence. Do you understand that?
Yeah, cool.
All right, I'm going to sit you up.
I'm going to resist.
We're obviously fortunate that there's not a lot of traffic on the road, not a lot of pedestrians. We've come down to the traffic lights here. He's not been able to go anywhere. He's bound by these poles and 2 cars.
Are you okay? Beautiful. You're doing alright then, aren't you?
He's been yelled at by numerous police to get out of the car. We obviously don't know what he's hiding in the vehicle. And I explained to you why we stopped you. By the way of his manner of driving, the fact that he's taken off from us when we've delved into who he is, we hadn't even got into what he'd been up to. It would appear to me that he's pretty keen to get away. He might have something to hide.
We're going to go back to Manly and interview him and charge him.
Some of the police have conducted a pretty thorough search of the car. We'll also be searching him and his female passenger.
Whoa.
That was a good pursuit.
Well called.
Oh, thank you.
Saturday night and it's pumping in Manly. The weather's warm and everyone's behaving. Well, most people. A report's just come through about a group of teenagers kicking in a toilet door down at the beachfront.
Oi, come here now. Don't run. Oi, look at this guy. You guys just get this guy here.
Hey, what are you guys doing,
Who's kicking in the door?
mate,
mate, there's no situation, mate. It's malicious damage.
There's
someone locked in there.
Get off your
You call the council. You call police.
Hi, dear.
Why do you kick the door in? We're called here because we've had phone calls. A couple of youths maliciously damaging the toilet block. Unbeknownst to us, we didn't know their mates are stuck inside. Police, open the door, mate. Sorry? They've been trying to kick the door in. It's not opening. Apparently the lock's damaged from the other side. So did you guys call this number here at all or not? Well, it explains when there's a problem with the locking system, you contact the Master Locksmiths Australia. Clearly, it's a disabled toilet, and there's a sign on the front, you know, explaining some high-tech locking system. So they shouldn't have been there in the first place. You got a key for this or not? Huh?
But it's not working.
Okay.
They've broken the lock, which has enabled the secure door to technically shut down and pretty much make it like a safe box.
Yeah, Beaches 51, we're here. Mate, they're locked in this toilet. There's no chance. I've got a cleaner here with a key, but the lock seems to be busted from the inside.
Enough. Otherwise, you go on the dock. You guys already broke the door for your idiot friend that's stuck in there.
You guys broke the door in the first place. The reason why it's broken is because it's bent on the other side. I mean, we've got one of those auto locking systems on it. This won't open. It needs to be popped open.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen two boys jump out so quick, so I was like, yeah, they won the World Cup or something.
You gotta come have a chat.
Oh, that was horrible.
You in there for how long? 20 minutes?
What'd you go in there for?
Oh, I just went in for a toilet.
The only excuse they come up with was apparently they wanted a roll of smoke out of the wind because it's quite breezy down in Manly tonight. Yeah, if that's what they want to give us, so I guess we have to go with that story for now.
There's an $1,800 bill from the police and from the fire brigade for wasting our time. So you guys are going to get it.
Bloody hell, Mason. 50-50, I guess. 600 bucks. Wait, it's 18. 900 bucks each. 900 bucks each, just coming straight out of the back pocket.
We've got their details and we're going to speak with Manly Council, and then later we'll have to get back to their parents in regards to obviously the cost for the door that's now been damaged from their friends and to release them from inside.
Keep an eye out for Carlos on his walk. He could be exercising.
He's out on the prowl.
Leanne and Mark have been called out to help find a dog named Carlos and return him to his owner.
Apparently the dog's owner's partner took the dog in a bit of a custody dispute battle, and he's dropped it off at his mum's so that we won't find it.
Carlos's owner is heading home to the UK, but her ex-boyfriend doesn't want the dog to go.
The guy took the dog this morning without the owner's consent. The poor girl's trying to get on an international flight tomorrow. She just wants a dog so she can go overseas.
G'day.
Hi, my name's Constable Doris. I come from Northern Beaches Command. We're just involved in a job involving Carlos, the dog.
The dog?
Yeah. Well, legally, on the paperwork, it's just Francesca's. We just want the dog to be safe and happy and with its owner. If he's got any legal claim to the dog, he can sort that out in court. But it's not a matter just to take a dog and withhold it from the owners. Thank you. This just makes things so much easier in the long run.
Cooperative. Appreciate it, guys. Carlos.
Carlos, you've eaten too much breakfast.
I'm carried away like royalty.
That was the dad, and he was more than happy to hand the dog over. Carlos seems a bit scared, so the sooner we get him back to his owner, the better.
Poor little doggy.
Hi, Francesca. It's Leanne from DY. How are you? Guess what? Good. We've got your dog. He's in his crate. Yeah, he was there. Okay. No worries. Bye. She is beside herself. She's so happy. It's a dog job. I'm so happy.
You love dogs. You love a dog job. Selfie?
I don't think I'll get him in the camera.
Am I in? Yes. Yay.
Hi. Oh, he's so excited. Oh. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm so glad. I told you we'd get him. It's a
the best feeling when you get a dog back, you know, for the owner. Obviously, she was beside herself and worried about not being able to travel tomorrow. So, yeah, getting little Carlos back was the best job to have had today.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
See ya. He's a happy little chappy. Aww.
Welcome to the jungle. I'm on fire.
So there's a male that's very intoxicated and stumbling all over the place and is getting very close to the edge of the wharf. And someone's called up with some concerns that he might fall in the water.
What's the location they give?
Little Manly Point, yeah.
We've been called to look for a guy that's really drunk. Just thought he was just walking towards the point now. Yeah, it's a prevention sort of job, you know. Help him out, get him home before he either, you know, comes to harm or someone takes advantage of the state that he's in. Okay. Hey, mate. How are you? Not in a good way, are you?
It's too late.
Okay. I'm Senior Constable Tanner from DY Police. We've been called down here because someone was worried about you and your state of intoxication and how close you are to the water. We've just found our guy and he is really drunk and he can't walk straight and he's walking backwards more than forwards. Watch out for the fishing rod. In our books, being so drunk and being close to the water, and it really could turn into something deadly. We want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Do you want to just have a seat down here for us, mate?
Yeah.
Clearly, the cops can't leave this guy on his own, so they need to find out if there's anyone who might be looking for him.
Do you have a girlfriend, anyone?
Yeah, I think she's gone to... I had a girlfriend, but she's gone to South Australia. Yeah.
So you don't have a girlfriend anymore?
No.
Sorry to hear, mate.
Yeah.
Have you got ID in here, Joel?
No.
So what address are you at in Mossman?
At, Manly.
You're at Manly?
Yeah.
Well, you're at Manly now. Where do you live?
At Manly, yeah, I don't know, yeah.
He doesn't know really where he is. He's told us he lives in one suburb. He's telling us now he lives in a different suburb. I can help you get home if you can tell me where you live.
At Manly, yeah, I don't know.
Street?
I can't really help you. It's like a...
It's okay. But if we get you home, can you get into the house?
I'm fine, yeah, I'm...
You know where you are?
Yeah.
Where?
Mossman.
No, you're in Manly.
Yeah, Manly, but...
Well, that's confusing.
Does this look familiar, mate?
But the cops are happy to drive him around, and hopefully he'll remember where he lives. And all of a sudden, he reckons this is the house.
There's a code. When we got to the door and I realised it was a code to get in, I thought, oh, here we go. But straight up, he punched the code in, got it right, got through the door, knew where his room was. It's one of those sort of jobs that he didn't get hurt tonight, he didn't get robbed. Have a good night. Story to tell. And it was an easier job than what could have been if it had gone pear-shaped. I was impressed that he remembered the code. I mean, he was drunk, but I would have thought too drunk to remember his address, get the code right, know which door was his.
You gotta do it in sync.
Got it? Stupid seatbelt.
Let's go do some real police work, like do some noise complaints.
Yay.
Tiffany and Brendan are patrolling the streets on a quiet Wednesday.
Can you pop these in my bag, if possible, or your bag?
I'll have to wait.
Just in the side. Yeah, that's good. That's a good spot, actually.
When a worrying call comes through.
a concern for welfare of Anne, 66 years of age, has not been seen for 10 days. Her house is locked and no lights have been on for a while. Her mobile is disconnected and she's not admitted at any hospitals in the area.
So it's first this one?
Yeah.
The beach cops get a lot of calls like this.
The house looks creepy.
Great.
And it's not always a good result.
So we got a phone call from a neighbour across the road. They regularly speak to this lady and have said that they haven't seen her in about 10 days, which is extremely rare.
Well, I mean, it could be a case that she's gone overseas, if that is it, and hopefully that is it. But yeah, we'll have a look.
Her lights haven't been on and her house has been locked up. So yeah, we just got to go and make sure she's all good.
Have you seen her lately?
Can you?
No?
We've been around the side to see if there's any windows or doors open that would indicate that she might be home.
Please be careful, it's going to be slippery up there.
We've also been up on the roof to see if we can look in and see if she's had a fall or something, but we haven't noticed anything yet.
There's no open windows, is there, Hump?
No.
So we've just called the fire brigade. Fire and rescue are going to come and help us force entry into the house where we'll do a thorough search.
The only thing we haven't been able to look in her bedroom window, it's on the second story.
Most of the time there's a perfectly good explanation for it. Unfortunately, the other side of these jobs is that someone may have fallen ill and passed away inside their house, and if people haven't seen them for a few days, that's when we obviously need to force entry.
Nah, she's not up here, guys.
On going through the house, we were looking just around the kitchen bench. There was a few pieces of paper and things like that. I managed to find a piece of paper that was addressed to, must be a friend or a housekeeper or something, just letting her know that she's currently away and won't be home till the 22nd of March. So that's a good result for everyone, and we've just left a little note to say that we've paid her a visit. So yeah, it's all good.
So we just found a note. She's on holidays.
Oh, good news.
Yeah.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a school day when a rather unusual job comes in.
Apparently there's a very large brown snake on the footpath. There's no kids or pedestrians currently in the area, but the informant wants us to come and check it out. We'll just go down there and see if we can still see it, and if we can, then we'll contact a snake catcher or wires to come down and remove it. So I'm not touching it.
Let it be, let it be.
So it should be around here somewhere.
It doesn't take long for Justin and Nicole to get there. But the guy who spotted it says the snake has slid into the long grass.
How big again? How big?
And now he's concerned about how close it is to the footpath.
A sheep.
So basically, the gentleman said he saw the snake go in under the concrete, just in there, and that was the last time he saw it.
The brown snake is deadly. One bite can kill you. So if there's one lurking on a suburban street, it's best to call in an expert.
We can't see it. It's potentially under a concrete pillar, so it's probably best if we try and get the snake out and maybe move it somewhere else for everyone's safety. All right, thank you.
It's not a little like... I'm fine with snakes.
No, I don't think so. You'd hear it.
I don't want to get bitten by one, obviously, so I won't be jumping around in the bush, but yeah, I'm okay with seeing them. I don't get the Jeepers creepers or anything like that.
Could be just under it. And...
Its head sticking out of the thing.
Kind of looks... It looks like a lizard, doesn't it? Are we 100% sure it's a lizard?
I'm not 100%.
Luckily, the expert arrives. But this unidentified reptile is determined to remain that way.
Yeah, the snake catcher came and had a little bit of a poke around, but he couldn't find the lizard or the snake.
Do lizards and snakes coexist in small spaces?
Well, some snakes eat lizards.
We didn't look in distress.
Look, we shone a torch into the hole and we're 99.9% confident that it had legs. So, not sure what the informant saw, but it definitely was not a snake. No snakes have legs.
Yeah, they didn't teach any of the snake catching tricks at the academy.
Not touching a brown snake. Sorry, you don't want to die today.
No, but there aren't any. You're going to run into like worse situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you signed up for.
That's exactly right.
This is Sydney's northern beaches. It's a playground for sun lovers, where every day is a celebration.
Northern beaches, go on!
That keeps the cops busy.
Go away! Get out of my face, mate!
In your face!
So when things get too hot,
Get out! Get out! Put your hands against the wall!
I'm not going to tell you again.
At this point in time, you're under arrest.
No, just mate.
Just stop there. Stop there.
He's going to run.
these cops keep it cool.
Where's your ID, mate? We're trying to take you home, bro.
Take you home.
Can we get a supervisor to our location with a drug bag and scales, please?
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Well, you guys finished acting like idiots?
Welcome to their world.
All right, guys, let's get going.
This is Beach Cops. It's early morning and well past closing time for the bars in Manly's Corso.
Wow, that went so long we could even walk up to you. Come over here. Don't walk away. Ah! It's a $550 fine for what you just did. It's like an expensive bathroom stop. I think your friends find it pretty funny.
Sucks. Yeah, you have no idea. It's so bad. I hate you. I hate you.
That was like the world's longest week.
It was.
It went on and on. Oh, yeah.
But things are about to heat up.
He's heading up Darley Road towards
Up Darley Road.
Victoria Street.
You ready for a run?
There's just been a violent attack around the corner on the Corso.
What have we got?
All we've got is they've taken off up this way.
We've just had a call from another car crew that have witnessed an assault on the Corso, and they're currently chasing 4 suspects for the assault. Where's the victim?
Victim's knocked out.
The assault, from what we hear, seems pretty serious. The guy was knocked out, unconscious for about 15 seconds. He's since come to, but it looks like he's got some loose teeth and possibly a broken jaw. So by now we've got quite a few police looking for these guys, especially this one that we've lost. Where'd you see him last?
He's running up this way, so he's gone south up to either Darley Road or east into the Street Hughes.
Through there.
Just down by 1 sec. Oh, they're here.
Have you got someone?
Yep.
24 to 25. We've got a few police that are looking at this, so it gets a bit chaotic. We've got 1 police officer with the first guy arrested. We've got police on scene with the victim, and we're here with this guy.
Yeah, 172. There's one at the rear.
Yeah. Manly detectives, all right?
Yeah. It's all right, I just
We're obviously
didn't do
stopped
anything.
you because you're running away from the police tonight.
I am running away, but I didn't.
Why are you running away?
Because I just was scared.
What are you scared of?
Just because that was all my friends and you guys were chasing us out of nowhere.
What, so you didn't think to stop and just clarify with the police?
I first did stop when you first arrested my friend Hagen.
So obviously you're going to run away, you're going to cause us to be suspicious.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, so who are your friends that you're with?
I'm just friends with Harry.
Who's Harry?
That's the one that's calling me. The first one that you arrested.
Okay, so why would Harry be calling you if he's under arrest?
He mustn't be, because they must have let him go because he wasn't involved.
All right.
That's
Involved
the same
in
as
what?
me. apparently a fight.
Were you involved in a fight?
No, you can check all the cameras. I'm not involved.
All right, well, we're going to go for a walk out here.
Yeah.
He's denying being involved in anything. So we're trying to work out what went on, what we've got, and you know, people don't always tell us the truth.
How many mates were you out with tonight?
Just the one that first got arrested on Victoria Street. We were in Victoria Street.
And now where's he now?
He's obviously been let free because he tried to call me.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Thanks. Okay, bye. Victim's not saying anything, didn't want Ambos, tell Ambos to go away, doesn't want to play the game. At this stage, the victim isn't really cooperating with us and doesn't want our help. So if he doesn't want us to do anything on his behalf, there's not much else we can do.
So next time, perhaps don't run, just speak to us.
Yeah.
And this could have been dealt with in 2 minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
We've got a pretty good CCTV system on the Corso, so that will give us the evidence we need if we're going to pursue this investigation.
You got lunch today, mate?
No, I don't. What about you?
No.
While Gibbo and Andrew are waiting to make a right-hand turn, they see a cyclist run a red light.
Oh, do we want him? He just went through a red light.
Oh, the cyclist.
And he's not wearing a helmet.
I don't think he's going to get the message.
We were just driving along, actually pulling into the station, and far left lane is a bus lane. The bus gets his filter. Cyclist in front of us decided to keep going straight through the red light, and he almost got clipped by a bus. The situation is you're riding a bike, you almost got cleaned up by a bus, yeah, and you're not wearing a helmet. I'm a pretty reasonable guy, but...
One note copy, thanks.
The police car was right there and you still went through the red light. Car goes through a red light, not wearing a seatbelt, gets the same tickets. Helmet is the same as a seatbelt. You made the decision to go through the red light. And if you're not wearing a helmet, I don't need to tell you, you're an adult. You get cleaned up and that's it, you're done. The police don't like cleaning up messes on the road. It happens, unfortunately it happens. The hardest part is going to tell your family that you got run over by a bus. So today he'll be receiving an infringement for proceeding through a red traffic light, and the second will be riding a bicycle without a helmet. The ticket's upwards of about $800 in 2 infringements.
Now, what are the chances? It seems like bike riders are a bit antsy this morning.
Is he thinking about it?
Let's get him. Mate! Walk over
here.
Walk. Not targeting them this morning. We're actually heading into the station to complete the 2 tickets for the first cyclist. And lo and behold, this cyclist decides to go straight through the red light in front of us.
He was going to do a runner.
Yeah, he was. He was thinking about it. But he did have second thoughts.
All right, let's go get coffees.
Police generally deal with a couple of people at a time. But this afternoon, they're about to contend with thousands. An open invite on social media has resulted in a pop-up beach party.
Do you reckon they're going to all finish up here?
Oh, a couple of hours.
It's going to be crazy.
I'll still be here for a while.
This is the challenge of policing in the social media age. I mean, this thing just drops on us. 3,000 people. 10 years ago, we would have never got anything like this. And it's a new challenge and you've got to be up to it.
The police have been aware of the growing crowd, but as it moves towards night, Northern Beaches Commander Dave Darcy is concerned. It's time to move everyone on.
We can't keep this going at this sort of rate. going into dark. People are going to get injured. There'll be fights. There'll be sexual assaults. There'll be drownings. It's just not on. It's too dangerous. You can see people out there now, intoxicated, swimming. It's a dangerous cocktail. In the dark, it's multiply that by about 4.
You guys got any open alcohol? Don't open anymore. We're just going to go through looking for anyone that's drinking alcohol. It's an alcohol-free zone, so it's just going to get worse and worse if we don't put a stop to it now.
Hey guys, all alcohol has to be tipped out, unfortunately. It's alcohol-free zone.
Once we clear this area, we're hoping the crowds will disperse and then we'll move on back to Fairlight Beach.
Guys, tip the beer out for me.
Stop drinking, please. Tip it out.
Yeah, so we've started phase 1 of the operation, which is to go and tell everyone that this is an alcohol prohibited zone. Moving in, but there's a lot moving out. It's thinning out. It's good. Yeah. If we do this bit well, hopefully when we start the next section, it'll be fairly gentle, and we won't have too much resistance. Yeah, we're just about to form the extended line on the beach.
With only an hour until sunset, the Public Order and Riot Squad have been called in to help.
So what we're going to do is start at the beginning of this opening here and just gradually move people out in a very controlled way.
So you're packing up, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And hopefully get them to move on down into Manly, where we've got transport mode. They're waiting to take people away into home. This second phase is a lot more difficult. Intoxication levels are high, as you can see.
Half an hour later, it's done. They've managed to clear almost everyone out without any trouble.
I think the plan has worked really, really well. You know, this is a challenge of social media, and it's a fine line in policing between, you know, using public space and danger. And my judgment today was, if I would have let that go till tonight, that would have ended in tears. There would have been a fatality. Absolutely certain of that, with those levels of intoxication, the uneven surface, the water. You know, you've seen the comments. I'm fun police, but I can go home and sleep tonight safe, and I did my best.
Seriously, I'm going to scream at the seatbelt light. Yep.
Can you go again, R2-D2? I couldn't understand you.
Yeah, no worries.
I was pressing the wrong button. Gilly, do you know it? See?
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Like, seriously, I keep...
Got it?
Stupid seatbelt. Gilly, do you know in your backpack? Stupid. Your walkie-talkie's stupid.
There's plenty of people enjoying a night out in Manly. The beach cops are walking the Corso. And Mari is on call for any officers that might need her.
Yep, so my role tonight, it's Saturday night. I'm the South Mobile Supervisor. So it means I go to every sort of job, provide advice to the general duty staff and liaise with detectives and the duty officer when required.
We've got 2 bikes. One is a white giant mountain bike, and the second is a black polygon mountain bike.
And it doesn't take long to get her first call. 3 teenagers have been caught stealing a couple of expensive bikes down near the beach.
You're under arrest, all right? You don't have to say I'll do anything if you don't want to. Anything you say I'll do, I may report you in court. You understand that? You're not free to leave, you're under arrest. All right? The reason is I suspect you've got stolen goods. All right, so we're going to go back to the station later. Manly Police Station. Sit down, champ.
Okay, mate, take your hand away from the hand up here. What's in here? So I've arrived on scene. There's 3 males being detained by my car crews. One of the males I could see had his hand on the jacket, and I thought there was an object in it. So when I've taken the jacket away from him, I've unravelled the jacket, and there's a set of bolt cutters. So that was in possession of the gentleman in the middle. Okay, so they'll go back to the station for parents to be contacted and...
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, and we'll
Okay.
take it from there.
Okay.
It's Saturday night, you know, they're only 14, 15, so it's, 10 o'clock at night, they should pretty much be home.
Yeah, Beaches 12, are they in a position to come to my location and convey an offender?
It's very rare to get guys carrying around bolt cutters with them, so that's pretty brazen. All juveniles, all placed under arrest. They're going to go down to Manly. We're going to get in contact with their parents.
Jump in there for us, we'll turn the light on for you.
And then we'll question them in front of their parents and we'll take it from there and we'll proceed with charges if necessary.
It's like that, y'all. It's like that. It's like that.
Do you want to dip a big bite in your ice cream?
No.
Do it.
Mm-mm.
What's that noise?
Let me hear you shout.
Too tired. I need coffee.
Yep. Might even need a double shot.
Double shotter. Maybe an espresso. Macchiato.
Accident. French's Forest, Adam Street.
What is it?
One person's trapped in a vehicle. Red job.
It's not even 10 minutes into their shift, and Sam and Terry have been called to a code red.
So it's just up from it's a code red accident. 2 cars involved, the person's trapped. Not no injuries.
There's been a collision, and one of the drivers may be trapped in their car.
One person's trapped, unknown if any other injuries.
Breaches 339 on scene. Hey, how are ya? Do you know?
The other car's that there. They managed to move it out of the road.
Yeah, so someone trapped in this one?
So just go and have a look.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So we just rocked up here at this accident. This white Mazda seems to have come off the road, straight through the fence and stopped in the front yard of this house.
No one's injured in this case, which is quite lucky, considering driver 2 has ended up through a fence. Do you feel like you need to sit down? Because you can still stay seated in the car if you want to. If she had had a passenger, I think the passenger would have been injured through the impact, but her airbags didn't deploy.
Mate, which one's your car?
Mine's the Subaru up there.
Okay.
Turns out driver 1, who's a young male P-plated driver, was delivering a pizza. He was heading down this way and has lost control going into the corner to go towards Forest Way. When it's lost control, it's hit the back end of the white Mazda, causing the white Mazda to lose control as well, ending up in the front yard over a fence.
Just bumper damage.
The damage to the 2 cars is quite bad, but they've been pretty lucky tonight. No one's hurt, and everyone's walked away from the scene.
I'm just getting a phone number for the owner. So we're gonna drive this lady home because her car is no longer drivable.
Yeah.
You got your seatbelt on, Dale?
Hasn't got a car. Can't make her walk in the rain.
No, can't make her walk. So you're gonna drive her home.
Yeah, look, that young fella doesn't think he was going quick, but he was obviously going too quick. It's an all-wheel drive car. Doesn't lose traction all that easy.
No. Well, his missus isn't going to be happy so far.
He's going to be in the doghouse.
Northern Beaches 15.
Death is something cops never want to see on the job.
Radio, this morning we got a job about a guy that hadn't returned home or turned up to the rehab hospital he was meant to turn up to yesterday. We're just going to take a
And
walk
today,
from the
Aaron and
DUI
Michelle are hoping it won't be the outcome of this missing persons report.
We're about to go up to search for our missing person. Just wondering if you could raise Polaire, please. So this gentleman that we're looking for has made some comments to friends last night that cause us a bit of concern and that make us worry that he might do something, and we need to find him as soon as possible. He was last seen on foot at Corso last night, but as mentioned, he has made threats in the past to jump. So, and I spoke to his dad, and his dad hasn't heard from him since the police last spoke to him last night. We've got Polaire on the way to do a sweep of the cliff tops that we can't access on foot, and also to search the base of the cliffs that we can't see. Like, that's one of your common points there.
Oh, is that?
The top one and the bottom one. With these types of jobs, we just have to make sure we do everything we possibly can to help these people, obviously find these people first and then get them the help that they need. And look, a lot of the time we find these people safe and well, and they've just taken some time out, or they, made some comments to their friends that they didn't think would be taken in a certain way. But we just have to, from our end, do everything possible. And because he lived around here, I just thought we might have a look and see if we can see anything. So we've just had word that the guy that we were looking for has just presented at Manly Hospital asking for help, which is really good. So a good ending to our search. He's alive and hopefully getting the treatment that he needs.
This is Sydney's northern beaches. It's a playground for sun lovers, where every day is a celebration. And that keeps the cops busy.
Go away! Get out of my face, mate!
In your face!
So when things get too hot,
Get out! Get out! Put your hands against the wall!
I'm not going to tell you again.
At this point in time, you're under arrest.
No, just mate.
Just stop there. Stop there.
He's going to run.
these cops keep it cool.
Where's your ID, mate? We're trying to take you home, bro.
Take you home.
Can we get a supervisor to our location with a drug bag and scales, please?
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Well, you guys finished acting like idiots?
Welcome to their world.
All right, guys, let's get going.
This is Beach Cops.
The sun's now going to be directly on it.
Leanne and Ryan have been called down to Manly by a concerned local.
So weekly tradie always locks the dog in the car.
Yep.
Has the dog ever appeared distressed in the vehicle?
Not so much, but he doesn't
Buddy.
get any water or anything.
A man has been leaving his dog in the car while he visits a nearby building site, and this woman is worried.
So you said weekly, he's always here.
Yeah,
offered
over
to bring the
about
dog in?
weekly, about over a month, we've seen him 2 or 3 times a week, just locking the dog in the car. We've asked several times for him to take the dog out, and he just refuses.
We got an urgent job to come to this location because there's a dog locked in a vehicle. We take it pretty seriously. It's treated just as a child. Obviously, on today, the temperatures aren't going to get too hot, but most days a dog can die within 5 minutes in a locked vehicle. Oh,
So hopefully we'll get in contact with him, otherwise he's going to end up with tickets. Loading zone and a dog unattended in the vehicle.
Thank you for your help.
Apparently he does it all the time, so we've called the NRMA to try and gain access to the vehicle. Failing that, if the dog's in there with no food, water or air, we'll probably break a window and get the dog out.
Manuel, my name's Senior Constable Dare from Northern Beaches Police. Mate, your dog's been left with the windows up under the direct sun. If the NRMA don't get here within about 15 minutes, we're most likely going to be breaking your windows to get your dog and we'll be taking it to the nearest vet, so you need to come back to your car as soon as possible. Thank you, bye.
Yeah, I've got 2 dogs. I'd never leave my dog in the vehicle. I mean, make a sensible decision. Take it with you, leave it at home, phone a friend. There's always some option. You don't just dump your kid in a vehicle, the same with your dog.
My name's Constable Dorazak. I'm from Northern Beaches Police. Is this a regular thing that you seem to do with your dog?
On a cool day, yeah.
Okay, are you aware that it is against the law to lock your dog in a vehicle unattended?
No.
Well, now you are.
Yeah.
And you're parked in the loading zone 5 minutes. We've been here 47 minutes. You've been here longer than us.
Yeah.
How long have you been here? What time did you get here?
About an hour.
An hour. Do you want to let your dog out?
Well, at least give some ventilation to the poor thing.
It's got ventilation here and only outside.
No worries. You got any water or food for your dog?
Yeah, but look, I've finished what I was doing.
Okay.
I haven't been here for the day.
You can't justify your way out of locking a dog in a vehicle. It doesn't matter what the temperature is. Temperatures can change. Dogs can die in a vehicle in under 5 minutes.
Yeah. What's happening now?
What's happening is you're getting I need your driver's licence, you'll be getting a ticket.
Very complacent about the matter. I believe, you know, with his attitude, he may reoffend, but hopefully the tickets will be a deterrent for him in the future.
Got witness statement that this is a regular occurrence that you do in this area. Recommend that you don't do it again. People are aware of it, just so you know that it is illegal.
I mean, it's a common sense, it's an ethical thing. You don't leave your dog unattended in a vehicle. You never know what's going to happen.
All right.
Okay. No worries. Look after your dog.
I do.
Well, you're not.
Well, I do.
Mate, you're not.
I know what sort of day it is.
While we've been standing here, it's come out, sun shining.
You can argue.
It's come out like 3 times, sun shining straight onto it while we were here. Honest to God.
It's a beautiful morning and police are down at DY Beach meeting with the locals.
It's coffee with the cops, so we give out free coffees and have a chat to people.
When they spot someone they've been wanting to talk to.
Stanley, mate, you've been coming under increasing notice around the area. Stanley, he's very well known to us, and he's currently a suspect in where 2 witnesses have seen someone matching his description masturbating allegedly. So just wanted to talk to him about that and just see what he had to say about it. So we've obviously received numerous complaints about you over the last couple of days. What would that be, mate? The incident was reported a couple of days ago, and the officer in charge of the matter has applied for the CCTV footage, and it's currently in the process of being copied for us. We've had a couple of witnesses. Do you want to participate in the lineup? Just for the allegation of masturbating. So it is actually quite a serious matter, masturbating towards another member of the public. It's a bit concerning, to be honest.
It's a load of crap. But then it's a load of shit. I don't know, the allegations and stuff. They reckon that, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say it. I don't know.
Later that afternoon, Millsy has a chance to review the CCTV footage, and it's pretty clear what's going on.
So here is the 17-year-old victim with her grandfather. So you can see the offender just walk up here and touch her on the hips. She looked a bit in shock. He's trying to get her attention, perhaps hiding it from her grandfather, who's still paying for the parking, and you can see there he's just got his penis out. So this is when the grandfather confronts him, saying we're going to call the police, gets his penis out again. Yeah, so about 4 minutes after the car's left with the victim and grandfather, you can see him come back here. You see the male in the footage. He walks into the male toilet, and you see him following whilst urinating into the male toilet. Like, what's he thinking? Seriously. From this evidence, it's clear that we have the offender. So I listed him as wanted, And since then, he's been picked up by city police and he's been charged with this offence.
It's one of those perfect Saturday nights in Manly. And it looks like no one is in the mood to stay home, not even our four-legged friends.
Yes, there's an escaped horse.
Where?
Warriewood.
Yes. We've got this.
Acknowledge it.
Acknowledged. Best job.
Informant states there's an escaped horse on the loose running up and down the road. It's worried that it might run into Pittwater Road and get hit by a car. We're going to go catch the horse.
Obviously. Bryce is going to go and catch the horse.
I'm the horse whisperer.
Aha! We found a horse. Yeah.
A couple driving past have managed to move the horse to the grass at the side of the road.
There are multiple paddocks along this road, so it's fairly common for a couple of horses to escape every now and then, and we just end up taking them back to a paddock until we can find their owner. Is this not a paddock here?
I was going to ask.
Yeah. We're just making inquiries with a couple of the owners around here to see if they know the owner.
Is that paddock next door yours?
No.
No.
Just from down the road. He's just come to say hi to his friends that he hasn't seen for a while.
Hey, you know what? I was penned up down there.
Yeah. The grass was greener over here.
So they were just trying to identify whose horse it is?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't actually own any of the fields.
Oh, OK.
Because I said, oh, well, can we just put it in that field? And he's like, oh, I don't want to be responsible for horse babies accidentally. Yeah.
Brown and white horse babies.
Brown and white horse babies.
These aren't purebreds. What the hell?
Now it's up to Bryce to show off his horse whispering skills and move it somewhere safe.
Don't fight with your food.
Leading it without the stirrups is going to be the hard part, or an apple or food. I think I'm more likely to lose a hand than a...
Yeah, open hand and flat.
Well, maybe not.
Watch out for this car, it's bloody... Oh, I have Jedi powers. Mate, probably not a good idea to be speeding along here, yeah? Yep. See that corner there? See that pole there?
Yep.
A girl died there a year ago. Oh, someone doing exactly what you're doing. So, driver survived, passenger dies, yeah? Yeah. So have a bit of a thought about that. You're responsible for everyone's safety in this car.
Yep.
Yeah. On top of that, there's a horse loose up there.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think it would win a fight between your car.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Don't be late, but don't speed.
Yep.
Okay?
OK, those guys are sorted. Now back to the horse.
Some locals here, they know another guy here that owns horses. He's quite familiar with them.
Hey, mate.
Are you able to assist us?
Yeah, he's a horse whisperer.
Awesome.
Just need some shoes.
He knows how to wrangle them up and lead them across the road, which I didn't want to do myself because it's a bit dangerous. Might bite my hand off. Legend. He came down and he's walked him into the field here. Luckily enough, he knows where the key's kept and it's job done. Hopefully won't see the horse again tonight.
No worries. Thank you very much. Mate, that's enough horsing around for one evening.
It's just before 10 p.m. when Alex and Dan spot two kids with fishing rods and something else.
Yeah. Is that your cone down there, mate? No?
You sure about that?
Here, mate, I was just walking towards the Manly Skiff Club along East Esplanade, and I've seen two young blokes fishing. I've then seen a bong next to his feet, next to his fishing rod. All right, brother, mine comes from Manly Police, all right? I'm going to give you a search, all right? Yeah. I've got a bong down there next to where you guys were hanging out. Yeah. Your mate here said he's had a smoke today. You had a smoke today, mate, or not?
Back at Mount Druitt, yeah.
Back at Mount Druitt?
Yeah.
Why'd you bring your cone with you, mate? Why don't you leave it back at Mount Druitt? This is Manly. Obviously, he's come over to fish, but he does have a bong with him, and it looks like his mate was having something to drink as well. So they didn't seem to be of age to be drinking, so subjected him to a search. All right, let's get you to turn your pockets out for us, mate. Got no needles or nothing on you, do you? Yeah. All right. So I've just searched the young lad's bag, a fair amount of plastic resealable bags. As I said, this is consistent with cannabis. You smoke a fair bit, do you?
Yeah.
How many cones a day?
So, what's your name on the system, mate? You look very nervous, man. What's wrong? Why you're agitated?
With my lad, sort of could tell his mannerisms. He was looking a bit shaky and so forth.
Got curfew?
Huh? You do, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Turns out that he does have a curfew, which is to be at home by 7 p.m. Now it's 10 o'clock. It's in Manly. He's 13. He's from Mount Druitt, so it's a good hour and a half or so away.
Who do you live with, mum or nan? She gonna be awake right now? Yeah, she will be, because I'm gonna call her, okay?
We've got a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old. It's 10:30 on a Saturday night in Manly. You know, high level of intoxication here. It's probably not the safest place for them to be. I doubt that their parents know they're here either.
Hi, my name's Constable. I'm from Northern Beaches Police. How you going? Good. I'm just standing here at East Esplanade in Manly with your son.
I've just spoken to the mother. She's a bit shocked that, one, he's out in Manly, and obviously this late. She has been looking for him and sent an older brother.
I'm gonna send him home once I'm done dealing with him here. I'm confiscating a like a little flick knife that he had on him. What's in your bottle, actually? It's not apple juice, is it? No. What is it? A little bit of vodka. Where'd you get the vodka from, bro? From a friend.
Finally, Dan has some pretty good advice for the young bloke.
You're 13. Change now, otherwise it's just gonna keep going downhill, mate. You're not gonna see me and my partner, you'll see every other cop though. Yeah?
Put it up here.
It's time for them to be sent home now, and we'll be in contact with their local police station and their parents later in the week.
All right, mate, we'll get you ready for our squash grudge match.
Yeah.
And then there'll be absolute tears, as you can well imagine.
Sam and Ryan are on a regular evening patrol.
Back to Manly, I'm hungry. Priorities.
When they spot a couple of women tinkering with a shopping trolley at a bus stop.
What are they doing? Have a look.
You're gonna be it.
Hey guys, how you going?
Everything okay?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out how do you get the dollar into the machine?
Okay, where have you been today?
Just to let you know. The biddies, I've got receipts for everything.
No, that's right.
Just
That's all right.
No paraphernalia. I've been through the shit.
Okay.
We were just confused as to what was going on.
Can you please produce your identification, please?
Oh, makeup.
The quicker you produce your identification, the quicker I'll get out of here.
Here we go, dango.
Bear with me, I'm just doing a quick check and I'll be on my way. First name, Angela.
You can understand as we're driving down, we're like...
Sam runs a check on one of the women.
Oh, I got a 2-year suspended sentence.
That comes back clean.
37 copy last.
But her friend,
Take a seat for me.
well, she's just been busted.
We're gonna have to arrest her. So
Yep.
Joe Dean, my name's Senior Constable Dara from Northern Beaches Police. You're currently under arrest for stealing and grievous bodily harm that occurred a week ago, okay? I may ask you questions in regards to this matter. You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to. Do you understand that? Yeah, anything you do say or do will be recorded and this can be used in court. Okay, so you're going to be coming back to Manly Police Station. All right. So, in the city on a 7-Eleven, I believe, she committed a stealing, and when driving away, I believe she was a passenger and she somehow dragged this guy along with her vehicle and he sustained serious injuries. So the process from here is she's being taken back to Manly Police Station where we'll interview her, speak to her, give her a chance to explain her side of the story and work it out from there what action to take.
So a lucky break for the cops. A case of right place, right time.
So what does she have on her? A wanted can or something?
A warning.
For what?
To be arrested and charged.
Isn't it a warrant?
No, it's a warrant. It's
What's the difference?
created today, mate.
How lucky is that?
Hey, mate, it's Senior Constable Dare from DUI Police. How's it going? Could you see if any detectives are there, please? Because I've just arrested someone they wanted and they just put it on to be wanted today, of all the luck. So, I've literally just arrested her then. She's being brought back to Manly Station now.
Alrighty guys, just running a drug dog tonight. Things have changed.
The beach cops are targeting drug use in the area on a busy Saturday night.
So pretty much we're just going to target licensed premises and the Corso. So we're initially going to start down at the wharf. There's a ferry that comes in at 8 o'clock. Churchy's not here, but Gibbo, you guys will be 52. Oddie and Maz, 54. We got the 3 guys from PTC.
With the help of a drug detection dog, they're looking to catch people who are using or selling drugs around the Corso and Manly Wharf. And it doesn't take long.
How you going, mate? My name's Senior Constable Roger from the dog unit. This is a drug detection dog, yeah? Yeah. He's indicating the scent of drugs in the airspace around you. You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want. Do you understand that?
I don't speak English. I have a little...
You got a bit of...
weed, yeah.
Yeah, okay, no worries, mate. Have a chat to the officers here for me, thanks, buddy. Yes.
So the way we operate this is we've got 5 plainclothes police officers who'll position themselves within the venue prior to uniformed police and the drug dog coming through. That way, once the uniformed crew come through the pub, patrons that try to exit, once they see the dog, can be stopped before leaving.
It's a drug detection dog, yeah? Just leave your hands out of your pockets. All right, he's indicating the scent of drugs in the airspace around you. You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want. Do you understand all that? Yeah.
It's for cannabis.
We weighed it, it's going in there. And we seal it in front of you.
So I know you're not going to smoke it yourself?
Yeah.
So far, they've found plenty of cannabis.
The total of that is 0.52.
I agree, yes.
As well as some harder stuff.
What's the powder?
It's cocaine.
It's cocaine, all right. You've got more drugs in here, sir.
More drugs?
They're finished, empty baggies. Yeah, tonight the drug dog's been excellent. He's made quite a few detections. So far we've detected cannabis and we've also detected 2 hits of cocaine.
And just as they were getting ready to call it a night, one suspect runs, dumping his drugs as he goes.
Drug detection dog's gone to indicate on a male, and as she's gone to indicate on him, he's dumped a Coles shopping bag, an ID, and also a clear resealable bag.
Yeah, radio, that bloke from the Focus unit, they want to bring it back to me. I'll put in the drug set in.
Mate, you're currently under arrest for possession of illegal drugs, do you understand?
Illegal drugs?
Yes.
What drugs?
Drugs that were in a blue bag. When I saw... Yeah, the drugs are coming, mate.
From what I saw, I picked up the bag, and it looks to me to be 2 bags, one containing ice and one containing cocaine.
He'll be getting a court attendance notice, so it was a good result, yeah. So we got drugs off the street, a small amount, but hopefully he learns that he shouldn't have illegal drugs on him, plain and simple.
Dogs within the New South Wales Police Force are very well trained and they detect all drugs, so if you're thinking of bringing them down to Manly, don't, because we will catch you.
This is Sydney's northern beaches. It's a playground for sun lovers, where every day is a celebration. That keeps the cops busy.
Go away!
Get out of my face, mate!
In your face!
So when things get too hot,
Get out! Get out! Put your hands against the
I'm not
wall.
going to tell you again.
At this point in time, you're under arrest.
No, just mate.
Just stop there. Stop there.
He's going to run.
these cops keep it cool.
Where's your ID, mate? We're trying to take you home, bro.
Take you home. Can we get a supervisor to our location with a drug bag and scales, please?
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Well, you guys finished acting like idiots?
Welcome to their world.
All right, guys, let's get going.
This is Beach Cops.
Woke up Saturday morning, you know I'm stretching and yawning. Look, last night was crazy.
Anna and Sam are patrolling in an unmarked police car when a call comes through.
Yeah, Beaches 104 copy. We're just around the corner. We'll take a look.
A man known to police has been spotted buying drugs in a car park nearby.
Black jacket on, he's riding a bicycle.
So they need to stop him before he gets home.
Radio, just mark us off having a chat with that POI now, just outside that
there you go,
location.
stop there. Stop, police, stop. Yeah, just stay there for us, mate.
What's wrong?
Can I see your licence, please?
I haven't got a licence.
You haven't got a licence?
No, I lost it.
Oh, right. My name's
Constable
Constable
Perry.
Thompson and Constable Perry. We're from Northern Beaches Police. Whereabouts have you come from?
Just the pub.
The pub. Nothing else there you shouldn't have?
No.
No, absolutely not. No drugs or anything like that?
I had a bit of pot on you.
Yeah. Well, initially he said that he didn't have anything on him, but yeah, soon enough he's like, oh yeah, got some pot on me. Just going to let you know that you're under arrest at this point in time. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just want to get out what you've got on you?
Yeah.
Pop that up on the boot of the car for me. So when I asked Pete what the pot was for, he said that it was for personal use. It's pretty quick to say that. Reckons he's been smoking pot for 45 years.
Pete's probably thinking his day can't get any worse. But now it looks like he's really about to be in the doghouse.
You're kidding me! Get rid of it, Pete! Run the station! Get out of here! Don't ever come back here!
Is that your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, right. She doesn't seem too happy with you.
Probably divorce over this. Living on the street.
Who would you blame for that?
Myself.
Yeah. 8.3 grams. Have you been issued with a cannabis caution in the past?
Yeah.
You're only eligible to get 2
I did.
cannabis cautions, and you already had 2 cautions, Peter. So we're going to be giving you a court attendance notice.
The whole point of the cannabis caution is to try and correct people's behaviour without having to go to court, but obviously in this instance it's not working, so you'll have to face the magistrate.
But it's obviously illegal, and until the law changes, I've just got to cop it.
Seen at 9:30 a.m. you to present yourself to Manly Local Court. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I won't be getting any more. Probably have to go without.
What's going to happen when we leave and you go inside there?
I think I'll go in.
Don't think that Pete's going to be welcome here tonight. He'll probably be back on his bike and back to the pub, I reckon. Smashing your almonds.
Huh? No, go for it. Go for it. No, go for it.
Yeah, better.
Huh?
You know better, though.
What?
Once I pop, I can't stop.
Have as many as you want, mate. That's why they're there.
I hope the RMS blokes don't go over this vehicle because it might be a bit.
No, mate, it's just our weight.
I was just trying to be trying to deflect the truth.
Nino and Dave are on the lookout for hoons in hotted-up cars.
Have a look at Macca's car park. See if we can see something from the street.
Along with the RMS, they've set up an inspection station to check cars for illegal modifications, like fat tyres and loud exhausts.
Let's see, eh?
Yeah, a little bit
Oh, look at that, mate. Look at that. Yeah, we'll talk to this young lady.
It's your turn for the notice.
It is. Today we are conducting a inspection site down at Bayview Boat Ramp. Do you know where that is? So what I'll get you to do, mate, I'll fill out some details on here. I'm going to direct you to follow me around to that site. Good man. See you soon. Mate, those rims.
No, yeah, look a bit.
Oh, mate, I could hardly get my fingers in there.
Soon find out.
Yeah.
Never been pulled into an RMS or anything like that, so it's a bit daunting, it is. A bit nervous. I'm out here for dinner, actually. dinner with your girlfriend for our anniversary.
All right, front ones, what are they?
225, 35, 20.
Just that on the actual tyres there, we got the green, fancy green line. It's actually covered up all the actual tyre sizes.
Okay.
So the RMS having a bit of trouble figuring out what size tyres you got on the car.
You might need a jack, mate.
That's the tyres checked. Now let's see how loud this beast is.
This vehicle indicates it's okay. It's got a legal limit of 90 decibels when it's at 4,500 revs, and it came in at right on the limit, 89 decibels, so it's fine.
We've issued 2 infringement notices, one for the tyre compliance, so his tyres were too big and too wide, and he has got what's called high intensity lights. So when you turn your lights on, normal headlights, boom, instant light up. These things have got a little motor attached to it that continuously warm up and get brighter as you go along. So that's a no-no. Yeah.
So how many infringements was there?
Just the 2. So the tyre,
tyres,
and the headlights. He told us he'd just changed his mufflers to actually quieten the car down. So he's trying to do the right thing. He's just, you know, a young bloke, doesn't know everything. Sorry for holding you up. I just realised you're on your anniversary dinner or something.
Yeah.
Mate, sorry for making you late, but...
That's all good. Everyone's got to have the same rules, so I've got no problem with doing all the tests.
Maybe get your missus to pay for the fine and you can pay for dinner.
No, I wouldn't let her do that.
Good on you, mate. Take it easy. See ya. He was out here for his anniversary. He'd driven all the way from Penrith. We've made him late, so he found the funny side. He's a good bloke.
Oh, he's awake. He is awake.
The night shift usually have to put up with a lot.
RSA? An RSA.
Right, we caught him.
And you're out pissing in public.
Yeah, right.
But mostly it's harmless fun.
Hey, mate. There's your competency card. Hope you can find your licence.
But as the clock ticks towards midnight, a call comes through.
Beaches 15, copy, code red, 5 to 10.
Amy and Michelle speed off to a nearby hotel where a man has committed a violent crime.
There's a guy that's been stabbed. Security have managed to get the knife off him and they're holding the guy there.
Do we know the extent of the injuries?
No, it doesn't say.
An ambulance has already picked up the victim and the attacker has been caught by the security guard near the pub.
So when we first got here, the security guards had the knife secured. He wasn't aggressive, he wasn't, you know, yelling or anything like that. He was very quiet. More blood here. The ambulance located the victim a street away from here. This must have been the way he ran off. He has a superficial graze on his elbow and a stab wound on his lower back, but it appears he'll be okay.
Oh, so you've seen him hold a knife?
Yeah, I saw him hold it.
And he just put it down and then just stood there, and you had someone else with you at the time, didn't you?
Yeah, my partner.
We're not sure what the motive is. We don't even know the relationship between the two. That's something that we'll look at back at the police station and work out why this has happened and what led up to it. I need crime scene tape, please, over here, guys. I found where it happened. So now we're going to put up some crime scene tape and preserve the crime scene for the investigations that need to take place. The detectives will be handling the matter due to the serious nature of the crime. Because we're right near a licensed premises and on a main road, I'm hoping that the CCTV footage captured the whole incident. So we'll be looking at that and seeing if that can help. He's been put in the back of our truck, so we'll take him back to Manly.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Radio. We're back on board from the hotel with one back to Manly Police Station. This doesn't happen every day on the Northern Beaches. We're just lucky it looks like the victim has non-life-threatening injuries, and we're pretty happy that the offender is in custody at this stage. That was a pretty good result.
That was an amazing result.
Considering, well, really good by the security guards that that they managed to grab him and get the knife off him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Seems like a very strange one. He's just like, yeah, I just stabbed him. What?
Go around the car park. Yeah.
Richard and Sam are patrolling in the DY area in an unmarked police car
Beautiful day.
when they notice a group of teens mucking around with a motorbike scooter.
Where's that guy? What's he doing? Just come into DY car park here at the beach, and as we're driving in, we notice a little delivery motorcycle. One person on board at the time, and another 3 people observing him. Try not to make it look like we're staring at him. Just watched them for a couple of minutes and observed a number of people get on the bike. Observed one person actually holding the mobile phone in his hand while he's actually riding the bike. Look at him. Should we go get him? Yeah, let's go stop him. Boys, I'm Senior Constable Brown, Northern Beaches Police. You got a licence?
Yeah, but not on me.
Yeah, where's the licence, mate?
It's at home.
What's it doing at home?
I'm not driving.
You're riding the motorbike?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the phone?
Yeah.
Do you have a motorbike licence?
No, sir.
No?
No.
You're in trouble. You got your licence too? Yep. You're on the bike as well? Obtained their details. 2 of them didn't have licences for that actual class, being the motorcycle class. No motorbike licence?
What do you mean?
Why were you riding the bike?
Pardon?
You were riding the bike. Why were you riding the bike? You got no licence.
I don't know. I thought it was the same thing, wasn't it?
What do you mean same thing? Car or a bike? You got parents, kids all walking over the road here trying to get to the beach. It is a road-related area by law. They've got to use the normal road rules. Whose bike is it? Your bike. And you're allowing these 2 to ride your bike. In speaking to the owner of the bike, he said he got pressured for the others to ride the bike. Obviously, from what we saw, he's obviously given the bike to the guys to use.
Now this next one, he's only got himself to blame.
Where's your mirror?
Well, I've got 2 in the back, all right? I'll show you.
Yeah, but they're no good to you in the back.
Oh,
There it is.
It's not that good. I bought it for about like $100. Fixed it for about $300-400.
Right.
That's fixed.
Pretty sure there's the tickets for not having your mirrors on is more than what you paid for it. So what are we going to do about it both?
I'm gonna have to get it replaced.
It's important.
Although they do have licences for a motor vehicle, not a motorcycle, they're issued the tickets for $549 for riding the motorcycle without the approved licence. And
So what is it? It's just a fine for the punishment?
yeah, and points.
How many?
It's about 4 points. One poor bugger got the ticket as well using his mobile phone on the motorbike.
No worries.
So you're getting 2 tickets.
Yeah, one for phone and one for driving. Got it.
So he got a double whammy, about $900 worth of tickets.
As for the motorbike owner, Richard has a plan for him.
What?
There's a smirk on your face.
I've got no smirk. Serious, at the moment, you got to go back to DY. Then you lose your licence.
Really?
Did inform him that he was coming back to the station to be charged for letting other people ride his bike.
Yeah, gotcha.
Let's go back to the station, mate. Go home.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, we did give him a little bit of a scare.
That's definitely teach me a lesson.
Go to home. Hurry up, let's go. I don't think they'll be doing that again. Definitely the bloke that owns the bike, he won't be doing that again. Says.
Couple of hoodlums.
Some hoodlums.
Gibbo and Nicole are on their way to check out some troublemakers in the park.
3 young persons harassing passers-by at the soccer fields, chasing the informant's dog.
It should be a fairly easy job. Move the kids on and tell them to go home. But sometimes that's easier said than done.
Wait, what are you playing, bro?
Wait.
CRIP Crippin.
Cool. On the chair. Here. Here. You can do all your gang signs on the seat here.
I already told you to put it down.
I'm all here, but...
I'm telling you, come and sit down.
I'll drink whatever I want, right?
Sit down.
Sit there on the chair.
I don't want to
sit
sit
on the
I
chair.
don't want to sit down.
Sit on the chair now.
Sit down. What?
These guys seem to want some attention and don't want to listen to anything Nicole and Gibbo have to say.
What did I do? I can stand up if I want, bro. I'm a free man, bro.
My name's Richard. What's your name?
Your name's Richard, mate.
Told you to sit down. Do not get up
Buddy,
again.
you stand up
otherwise
again,
you'll
you're getting
find
cuffs on. You understand that?
Why?
For our safety and your safety. Do you understand that?
What did I do?
You're aggressive, you're intoxicated, you're continually swearing.
Sit down. Sit down.
You understand you're failing to comply with the direction? Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Standing up.
Mate, it was nice and simple. All right, now you're coming in the back of the truck with us. Do you understand that?
Mate, we told you about 10 times not to stand up. You've had a bloody good chance.
To stand up.
Despite their offensive behaviour, the police really just want to get these young guys home safely.
Can they go home? Where's home, mate? So we can take yours home.
But even that could prove tricky.
We can take you home or you can take the police station.
Either way, Shane, relax, bro, relax, bro, relax.
I'm going to take you home, but you need to tell me where you live.
I presume they're juveniles, very intoxicated. 2 of them are highly aggressive. Basically, we need to get them out of the area. We've tried moving them on, but we made the decision not to. Do you want to go home? What we want to do is try and take them home.
There you go, hop in.
Leave them with a responsible person, and if we can't find a responsible person, they come with us to the cells until they sober up.
Yeah, 15 copy that. Got that young male on board, trying to take him home.
Trying to, but it seems they've been given the wrong information.
What's your address?
16.
16?
Yeah. Oh, well, why don't you tell us that?
We're trying to take you
We're
home,
trying to take you home.
Man, I just want to go to sleep.
But where do you live?
For frick's sake. Obviously, in the Northern Beaches deals with a lot of, intoxicated youths, and we're not all about, locking everyone up and, charging everyone. We just want the best for them. We want to get them home, make sure that they're with someone that's responsible, that can look after them. No idea where he lives.
Well, listen here, Peanut. If you told us where you live, we could take you home.
I just confirm.
Let's go, mate.
Ready? Sit down.
What's going on?
We're taking you home. 31. Maybe this is where his taxi is.
Thomas, we're home. Why didn't you tell us you lived here? Help us out.
They're down in the park chasing a dog around the field. Being an idiot. All right, come inside. All right.
Babysitters sometimes, aren't we? How are they all thinking they're full mad members of the crib? What are you, like a gangster? Oh,
I'm more gangster than them.
Yeah. Those tickets will be in the map.
Ryan and Bryce have just finished dealing with a speeding P-plater when a passing bus driver signals he needs help.
The bus driver beeped and he pointed to the back of his bus. It's got a bucket load of kids.
As we were dealing with that vehicle stop, we were hailed by a passing driver of the L90 bus southbound. The reason he hailed us was there was a large group of rowdy people in the back of the bus. We've got to try and get in front of him so we can go and so they don't see us coming. When we go past, just have a look at the back and see if we can identify any idiots like this guy hitting the bus here. All of them. We have quite a few issues with this bus that goes south at about this time.
You're the bus man, take the lead.
Yep. So we popped ahead of the bus and pulled over and had a quick look. Open the back door.
I got that right. Got the temperature that turns you on.
You guys finished acting like idiots? Seriously, we've driven past you. The bus driver's hailed us. He doesn't want any of you on the bus. Saturday night on the beaches, on the buses between about 10 p.m. and 12 p.m. is full of partygoers. There's people up the front here that are trying to enjoy a trip. You guys are acting like idiots. Sit down, be quiet. I'll be checking with him. One of our concerns in the Northern Beaches is antisocial behaviour in the buses, and groups of people like that make it hell for the other passengers on the bus. Are the people up the front here being idiots too? Mostly the ones in the back?
If you've got grog, mate, just don't open it on the bus. Yeah, it's okay to it's okay to have it on you. Just don't open it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get kicked off. I'll take it outside.
Don't swear on it, mate. It's a very simple thing. Get your drink and take it outside. Yeah.
There was one male on the bus that we stopped and took alcohol off. That's right. Was he being an idiot?
No, I just wanted to get rid of the drink.
Okay. He wasn't being rowdy, so we didn't boot him off. Our main concern is antisocial behaviour.
If you've got grog, just don't open on the bus, okay? Then it's all good.
Make sure you take that stuff.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Cool. I'm not joking though. No more. Okay? And if I have to come and pull you all off the bus, I will. Okay? Keep it down. Respect the other people on the bus. Be quiet. The bus has left, but we're going to catch up to him shortly and pop past and make sure that group is behaving. We're happy for people to have fun, but they need to have some respect for other passengers.
Hail to the bus driver, No?